Welcome to the Lemons and Pineapples podcast, the personal development podcast for folks who want more fulfillment, connection, purpose, and joy in life. I'm your host, Emma O'Brien, a no-nonsense coach, a seasoned entrepreneur, photographer, rescue dog mum, and happy life enthusiast. Each week on the podcast, I share tools, tips, and strategies, amazing guest interviews, and uplifting conversations that will help you improve all areas of your life. Let's dive in. Hi folks, a very warm welcome to season 5, episode 8 of the Lemons and Pineapples podcast. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to cut energetic ties so you can reclaim your power. Now, energetic cord cutting, which I'm going to explain more about what that is something I do often in my coaching sessions. It's a really great tool for clients who are stuck in internal belief systems that keep them playing small, that keep them stuck in a state of anxiety or depression, or just not being able to move forwards. Oftentimes we tend to try and logic our way out of things, and sometimes we need to clear things energetically because logic is just not enough. So if you can relate to having thought about a certain situation a bajillion times and nothing's changed, this could be a modality that would be really, really helpful and supportive for you. So let's dive into what energy cords are. So effectively, every time we have an interaction with somebody, we form a connection with them. And the more deeply emotionally we're involved with another person, the more energetic cords we have that attach the two of us. And especially if you go through a journey with somebody, so a marriage or a relationship or even a work relationship, the more you go through in life with somebody, the more you are energetically tied to and connected to them. And energy cords are not bad things. A lot of the time we're energetically connected to our children, which is wonderful, and we're connected to our pets, which is great. We're connected to our partners, our family, our siblings, our parents. All, in theory, if we have lovely, healthy connections, fantastic. But when life starts to get in the way and we're dealing with other people's behavior patterns, we're dealing with our own coping mechanisms, sometimes those energetic cords can become quite unhealthy. And we know they're unhealthy when you think about somebody and it generates a negative emotion for you. Or you think about a situation, we can have energetic ties to situations as well. So if you've had something traumatic happen, you will likely have an energetic tie to the event. And something I also do in sessions is clear energetic ties to specific situations or events that just keep people in a holding pattern. So if there's a situation you keep thinking about, if there's a situation that has happened to you that actually defines the narrative you tell yourself about your life, chances are it would be really helpful for you to actually do some work to clear that, because then you can move forward. So often, I talk a lot about the fact that our narratives we have on repeat create the reality we find ourselves in. So if you have a story about you've been a victim of something's happened to you, somebody did something to you, until we clear the ties with whatever happened or what somebody did to you, the chances are that is a narrative that keeps repeating for you. So perhaps you can think of something now and perhaps you can relate to that. So you'll know you have unhealthy energetic ties or cords to something if it is very draining for you when you think about it, if it is something that generates a lot of negative energy and emotion for you, and if it's something that you constantly think on repeat, that you wish it was different, you wish the other person would do this, you wish the other person would change, it's time to do some cord cutting and some energetic clearing for you. It will transform your life when you let go of the ties that you hold on to that keep you attached to situations and people that are unhelpful. So when I do a cord cutting for somebody, I will take them on a guided journey and I will guide them through the process of cutting cords with a person, an emotion, a situation in their mind's eye, if you like. So it happens it's a visualization that I do with people. And visualization is really, really powerful because we're working on an energetic level with that. We're working on an unconscious level. So much of this stuff happens under the surface, and we're not even perhaps aware of the huge role it plays in creating the reality of our lives. So I will do a guided visualization with somebody. I will take them through the process of imagining the person in front of them, being able to have a conversation and actually let out all of the emotions and the thoughts and the pent up stuff. It's a safe space to do it. And they'll let the other person or the emotion or the situation also share insights. And then we cut the cords and we let them go, and we get rid of them essentially. And of course, if I'm doing this in a coaching session with somebody, we can come back and we can debrief and we can talk about how they integrate the changes and how somebody would then move forwards, knowing that the energetic ties have been cut with a particular person or situation. So because this is such a powerful modality and it's something I have seen that is so transformational for people, I have created a little free meditation that you can use to guide you through the process of cutting cords with something that's bugging you. So if there's a situation as I'm talking here and you're thinking, oh yeah, I think an awful lot about my ex-husband and how I'd like to get a voodoo doll and deal with that. The trouble with being stuck thinking about an ex-husband and what revenge you'd like to seek on them is that it takes up a lot of mental space. And you could be redirecting that energy into how do you improve yourself, make your life better? How do you have more fun? How do you experience more happiness? But so often we have a lot of our brain capacity tied up in looping over old things, running old scenarios, and the same thought patterns on a loop. And of course, our thoughts create our emotional state. So if you're constantly thinking about something that makes you angry, you are going to constantly be feeling angry and agitated and pissed off. If you've had enough of that, this is going to be a fantastic meditation for you to do. So I've popped a link to this. It's a cord cutting feel lighter in 15 minutes. It's a super quick exercise, but don't be fooled by the speed of it. It's still incredibly powerful. So you can access that via the show notes. And I'd love to hear when you've done it, how you get on with it. So you can pop me a voice note on Instagram. It's at Emma O'Brien Coach. And of course, if you do it and then you want to take the work a little bit deeper, you are very welcome to book a discovery call with me. The link is also in the show notes. I am passionate about helping people make their lives better. And one of the ways we can do that is starting to really do the inner work to clear the emotional debris that gets in the way of us being able to really show up and live our lives as our most authentic selves. And I think we have been sold a little bit of a lie with the fact that it has to take years to clear your old stuff, and we have to sit and talk about it in a therapist's office for over and over. You actually really don't. For some things, as a disclaimer, therapy is very, very useful, and some things you need to go and talk through without a shadow of a doubt. But if you're finding yourself 5 years after something happened, still talking about it, it's perhaps time to try a different modality to help you do the healing work and to start to clear what's going on so you can really effectively move forwards. You know, we have a limited time here with this wild and precious life. So I'm here to help you enjoy it. So thank you for joining me today. Go check out the cord cutting freebie and also discovery call if you'd like to talk to me more, both in the show notes. And I will see you same time next week. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, please leave me a 5-star rating and a review, and make sure you share this episode with a friend who you know will also enjoy it. I'd love to connect with you on Instagram. Please drop me a DM and say hi at Emma O'Brien Coach. And for more information about coaching with me, please head to my website, which is emmaobrien.coach.com.